Hey everybody, I'm back and ready to continue learning some new pay-to-win tech, okay? It's not... Anytime you see a fish, you can't be mad. In free-to-play, I would probably take a beaver, knowing it's right around the median of good units, in my opinion, for turn 1. In pay-to-win, I think the early game's pretty sick. I would love green-red. Green-red, you honestly are like a little bit of a piece, but that's okay. We're going to end our turn here with this nasty squad. I'll be the sizzling piggies. Sizzle like bacon. Kind of makes sense. I honestly put myself up there in the name game with just about anybody. I feel like... my naming conventions are, I wouldn't say unparalleled, but paralleled only by the very best. It's an interesting start, right? Can we pivot to a ladybug? Or would we rather roll a second beaver? I think we can buy a ladybug, roll once. Now this is very curious. Now this is curious indeed. I'm going, this is rare, okay? I'm going to sell a beaver. Now, you might accuse me of trying to shoehorn a meta here, and I think you would be right. But I'm going to squeeze a beetle in there. I'm going to freeze you. I don't care for you. I'm going to freeze you. My hope is that this will let us... Maybe we lower our chances of winning this round a little bit due to inefficient use of our resources. This squad honestly isn't that scary. I don't know what happened with their otter. That being said, we still lose these, but only by 1. I guess their otter just ended up being spread out. It's funny, if we have a 5-1 or 1-5, we make that. A little surprising, but I think we buy. I think we combine. I think we buy. Puppy is very takeable. And then I think you acknowledge, as part of the rub here, we're going to end up rolling an inefficient squad in order to make sure that our puppy... stays pogged up, because it needs to scale. So we probably lowered our chances of winning this round, quite frankly. I'm not that impressed with the stats, but I think we have an easy avenue to improve in the future. Am I crazy? This seems like we win these. I don't know how it happened. I guess the enemy had a duck. That's how it happened. Easy enough. So we think. We really have 7... No, we have 8 gold to work with. Now we have 7 gold to work with. Call me a little crazy here. I think for a minute... Nah, we could probably do better. Hold on. Hold on, I got something stuck in my teeth, too. You get old, the enamel starts to wear. Gums start to recede a little bit. This is not for comedic timing. It's genuinely wedged in there. Okay, I think we're good. The question becomes, how much do you want to value the effects of food on your insects versus just having a good unit? Like, there's something for me about, like, what if you turn this into a 4/7 rat? But I don't really want to invest in your scaling. On the other hand... No, we can't. We won't have enough gold for it. You can really only buy 2 things with 1 reroll here. So I would say you can do this. And we'll just put it there for now. And then we'll roll 1 time, because neither of these inspire me. And then with our limited amount of resources... I'm actually just going to invest in buffing the puppy. It doesn't buff anything except the puppy and the ladybug, but so be it. We freeze the apple because we might want to buff green beetle to make our shop better in the future, but it remains to be seen. Don't hit my frontliner. Okay, I can live with that. If you hit the backliner, life goes on, okay? You get owned. You get owned. I'm pessimistic. No, never mind. I'm optimistic. We're great. We win. It's our 2nd win. 2 wins. Okay. We're puzzling out a little slower here, which I think is good. You could totally take a hatching chick. We know there's going to be a combine. Do we need to make our hatching chick stronger by feeding the beetle? Not at all. But I still like to keep one apple around. I know it's not, and yeah, again, we're saying temporarily, we're saying no to bats. I don't even know when I decided on this. I just think at this point, it's just stubbornness, and you know what? I'm going to say that that's okay. We're learning archetypes without bats, and then maybe you could shove a bat in there at some point. So we got a 13-13. We really need garlic on the puppy, and then we'll start to freaking cruise for a little bit. This squad is scarier than it looks. Like, obviously, we had the best unit. We don't quite win these, though. We lose these by 1. It's painful. That takes us to 2 wins, 2 losses. 2 wins, 2 losses. It hurts. Pain. Pain, they say. I will buy you. I'll fully admit, a little over-invested in the concept of food meta here. We still kind of got to keep you here for scaling. Unless we... No, look, I think we might lose this one. But I think this gives us a really good way to win, like, the next 3 or 4. And we might not lose this one. I mean, we got a pretty... Okay, I mean, that's unfortunate in some ways and fortunate in others. I think we're going to be fine. I think, just to be honest, even if it is a little rude, I think our opponent's squad was just straight dookie. That's not always the sign of a bad player. Sometimes it's just the sign of a bad shop. So 3 tier 1s and 2 tier 3s. It's not great Poodle, but Poodle's worth reconfiguring in some circumstances. I think we're probably actually ready to dump both insects, though, which actually might mean that the Poodle sort of fits. But just give it a moment, okay? So freeze me just so I don't forget. I understand that, you know, giving you some food might be advantageous if we're going to buy 2 of the units that are in the present shop, but I find it slightly disagreeable. So I like this. It's very nice. I guess we'll roll once. I'm going to buy a Poodle. What are you, 3, 4? You're a 3. You're a 3. It's very difficult to buff the puppy instead of the hatching chick, if we want the puppy to get the benefit. So the hatching chick is probably not long for this world. For now, though, them... I mean, actually, you know what? The rabbit gets the buff right now, which is not ideal, but it's okay. I can actually live with this squad. We keep 2 gold for the scaling. We got an 18-19 garlic armor puppy. We're in flux right now, okay? And it needs to... There's some work that needs to be done. Look, I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm just going to be straight up with you. If you buy a squirrel, you're doing it wrong. I have tried to make it work. I've been very into food meta. It's so rarely actually the right way to do it. Because the food, you need one more buff out of it. You need, like, food becomes cheaper or something like that in order for it to have any chance of getting there. We can buy one more thing. This is totally fine. You would just buy a salad. You hope that it hits some good units. You keep your scaling going here. Obviously, the Poodle buffs are not exactly going where I want them. But really, this squad is just a puppy. So what do we want at the end? I don't know. I guess like 30 scorpions or something like that. If we can get like 30 scorpions going. I'm stunned. I'm stunned we made it out of that. They were equipmented up to the gills. And yet here we are. Stay winning. We don't need a turtle yet. It's a little early. Man, I'll tell you straight up. I don't buy the permanent hatching chick. I like getting the +2/+2 permanently. Although, I will admit, if there were any situation in which it worked, it might be this one. But I kind of want to keep it it pays for itself pretty early. I guess, you know, we gotta, at this point, and we'll keep you here for scaling. We'll buy that next time to get our fish going. We'll definitely, at this point, probably sell our Poodle, even though it's self-buffing. We'll sell the Poodle to fit a cow, keep the bunny, or unless we lose. If we lose, we might sell the bunny to try to... Wait, you'll see. Anyway, you'll see. This seems okay. I'm a little scared. 19 garlic armor is quite nasty to get around, but... That's very lucky. We win these. That's kind of incredible. I wish I could say nicer things about the peacock. Even when we use it ourselves, I tend to be disappointed. So, you take this. Now, what do we think about a pair? We got to run the math. We'll go to 8 gold. Okay, so if we buy this, we'll go to 4. Sell, we go to 5. That's actually fine. Am I okay selling the poodle? Nah, man. Nah, you got to... 10-9 poodle versus 10-13 fish. If we're not going to keep like a bison, you sell the fish so that you get the long-term stats. You buy the pair. Very nice. Get a little cow action out here. I was way off on gold, by the way. Buff your puppy. Or maybe I wasn't, actually. This takes us to 5. Then we can buy one more thing. Might as well buy... I don't know. Straight up, I'll tell you. I'm going to buy a mammoth. Because if we get a pill, that's a +2/+2 on everybody, win or lose. And the only other thing I think is, like, we drop a tropical fish in there somewhere, but, like, who really cares? It's actually working out pretty well. It purges melon armor on a unit that would have otherwise lost it to our puppy. Puppy would have been in a much worse spot. Turns out I'm an accidental genius. That's why sometimes having a bit of a dummy unit in position 1 can work to your advantage. I'm willing to sell you, for the record. The only thing is, we kind of need, like, one other unit that does anything. What do you think? We're on 7 wins. What do you think, honestly, if you're being honest with me? If you're honest with me, what do you think about selling everything, buying a worm, and then just sending this dude to the freaking... Oh, that's fine. Sending him to the freaking stratosphere, right? Like, you're a 34-40. I like that. Let's get the hatching chick buffing you a little bit further. We can stop our scaling, really, at any point on the puppy, I suppose, if we wanted. This is bad. Okay, we're experiencing... Hey, watch lion. If we talk about classics, does my name get brought up? We're on 7 wins. Look, it's probably a little late for the worm. Okay? I could have told you that. Why don't you feed me? Still, because at this point, we might as well give it a try. Combine me. Buy me. Pill me. Okay. Yeah. What about one of these? We made it work last time. The worm's got a long way to go, don't get me wrong, but... I was going to say we're still relatively early, but I don't think that's the case at all. Okay, this is a nightmare squad. Oh, that's so bad. If we just had a little bit more HP, we'd probably swing that. But I like that. That's a cool squad, man. No disrespect. This 7 wins. I'm not feeling bad about it. I'm feeling really bad about this. Okay, I'm not feeling so bad. Thank you, thank you. Sulking posers. That's kind of fitting. It's kind of apt. No mosquitoes, please. Mosquitoes. Oh, yeah, it's not unexpected. Wow. A little surprised. Still. Lucky me, I suppose. I think 3 ants is possible, but I think it's a recipe for despair. I'm going to keep it around, man. We probably should do 2-1 in front of 3-2. But life goes on. Okay, that's what we want to see. Pass it backward. Okay, that's fine. We draw these. We draw these. That's okay. I think with positioning we could have won that, but... You know... What the heck? Okay, hold on. Yeah. Probably. Welcome. Come on. I mean, you have to. You gotta. And then there's a part of me... No, you don't pill it. Come on, man. There's a part of me that's like, you know what? This is going to be very interesting. You definitely do not pill it. I don't know if this squad wins, for the record. But the concept of a 2-squad Marty early is too hilarious for me to not give it at least a little try. I think we definitely lose. But it's kind of funny. You gotta admit. Now, we literally just roll this. And there's a bit of, like, praying involved here. Because we need to last long enough for our caterpillars to pop. Okay. That's kind of nice, I guess. Kind of. Wow! I forgot about the fact that we're gonna buff the heck out of a unit here at some point. Our beaver is what? 4/4. Our beaver can probably go. We got to think about how we're gonna get this to pop. Something needs stats. That's unfortunate, but winning is always nice. Okay. The truth of the matter is, it's actually really sick to get a level 2 turtle, because we might, and I stress the might here, we might live long enough. I'm breaking all the rules. And you're gonna laugh at this. I'm giving this caterpillar garlic armor because it actually might be like our best unit for a little bit here, and I cannot lose. And by which I mean we cannot afford to lose. Okay, we like it. Like it. Love it. Love it. Gotta have it. Oh, man, okay. Now we're gonna get 2 level ups here. Should be interesting. Unfortunately, you don't really do anything for us, but that's okay. I think we can definitely sell a bat to fit some other stuff in, but what? But what? I don't know. Please, please. I don't know what's getting buffed at this point, man. It's driving me crazy. I mean, I think you can fit it. I can't bring myself to kill him. He's going to be such an important part of the squad if we can keep the game pumping. I don't know, man. The problem is obvious, okay? I don't know what the heck the caterpillars are gonna steal the stats from, but I guess that's something that maybe we'll just buy a bunch of cans. I don't know. This is a very cool team. We're lucky to draw, and I know that a draw. Look, I got to go back on my earlier assessment. Okay, a draw is a win if you're scaling, except for the fact that the game gets much harder over time. So if anything, it's more like I would say a draw is like a draw. Who would have thought? Now, oh, you don't need to sell me because you just hold on. Freeze me. I want to keep you around. Well, I will. Well, I will. I'd honestly like to. Get like a hatching chick or something. Oh, come on, man. You know what you can do? This is it's a mess, but it's kind of hilarious. So you're going to become a butterfly next time, which is going to lower your stats. But that's what the heck is this? What is this hippo? And we don't kill it in one hit? Oh no, this is a nightmare. We actually almost made it, but I mean, in theory, this is where things could start to pop. Okay, so we got one of you. You need a level. This is totally fine, although I hate that you're pulling stats from something that sucks. But I guess, to be honest with you, I think we gotta kill our ant. I hate it. We got a can. Buy one of these. Maybe the caterpillar could steal the effect of the caterpillar. This is going nowhere, man. I've gone too big for my britches is the problem here. I know we're losing the garlic here, but oh, we lose the garlic on transform anyway. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, okay? We at least kill their hippo. No, you know what? I've completely gone in reverse. Now I'm like, so you're saying there's a chance? Of course. Yeah, what was I thinking? How could I be so naive as to think that this squad couldn't get the job done? Look at this. Look at this. All of a sudden, we're popping. We gotta freeze you. We gotta freeze you. We gotta absolutely buy you. I don't really care for you. We gotta freeze you. Level 2 cow incoming. Just let it ride, man. Let it ride. Well, you're at 2019, so we got 3 2019s on turn 9. Hold on. Hold on. So great minds think alike. Great minds think alike, they say. I see that you have gone with this ant strategy as well. I'm a little scared, and may I even say, perturbed by what you got going on with this rooster, but we're making it through feeling pretty good. Who would have thought 2 caterpillars? Okay. Feeling okay. Feeling groovy. You gotta go. Thank you for your help, by the way. I know I said it so outrageously. You gotta go. But whatever, okay? So, if we're gonna buy something, honestly, like, forget the can. Let's talk about this turtle. You need to eat this. Might as well sell you, recapture some gold. You need to eat this. Now we're gonna have 3 32-31s. That's the kind of scaling, like, just to be straight up, you can kind of hang your hat on that. Okay, we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll further. It's hilarious. We can't. And I know you're like, that's when he says he can't, but then he does. No, not this time. We're locked in pretty tight here. We're gonna have to win 5. If we want to get to 10, we're gonna have to win 5 pretty hot games against some serious foes. Like, this is not that bad, but that worm at the front, a little spicy for sure. I can't believe, like, I mean, it just goes to show you how good the bison can be, especially if you can get it to level 2. Like, we didn't get it until pretty late. Versus our caterpillars, at least. And it popped, man. It popped. Okay. Turns out we probably could have run a caterpillar, just for the record. I think that you can sell a cow. I think for now you buy a scorpion and buy one of these. Next turn, we probably do create a level 3 turtle. And the scorpion is very expendable. You can get rid of it and then buy it back later at very limited, cost, effectively. Caterpillars are popping, man. 3 38-37s. 2 of them are going to have melon armor. We get owns. Oh, and then I believe we're owning, and the owning continues, and then it's going to be a 38-34 against a 1-1B. We're going to win that one for sure. This is exciting, too. And I love you, but I gotta see you later for a second. This is exciting too because it's like one of the things that I'm interested in seeing. You can totally run a microbe here. There's no reason you couldn't. It's one of the you're honestly like, you're tapped. We don't need you anymore. One up on anybody? Not really. Not really. I guess a 1-up... You don't even need a 1-up on the microbe. It's totally fine. This is not even like a BM micro build. This is like just a really natural way for it to fit into the ecosystem, man. But having more HP, which I believe is coming in the update, actually opens up like many more scaling builds like this that, I wouldn't find myself thinking like, do I have the space to make it work? I would be like, let's go. Let's go. So what do you buy here to improve your run? Well, you're going to be maxed, basically. I guess we just try to scale the heck out of our turtle? Doesn't really make any sense at all. I mean, I guess you could put a chili pepper on the microbe to purge melon armor, and then, sure, okay, yeah, why not? It's a bit of a strange build. Chili pepper. Oh, it purges a melon. Look at that. Okay, yeah. I'm a little worried about this, what this snake can accomplish by dumping his melon. Yeah. You see what I see? We're gonna win this one easily. Dude, I mean, now I feel bad for complaining that, like, this run couldn't get there, because it's doing so well by itself. And again, there's a part of me that's like, I mean, maybe what if you just, no, it's, come on. 2 apples, like, don't make me laugh. I think you could... No, there's no reason to put a chili pepper on you. Doesn't make any sense. We could put a cupcake on you. No, we'll just put a cupcake on you. And after all that, sure, let's put an apple on you. 3 50-50s that'll have melon armor versus a squad of presumably weaklings. What the heck is Tiger Deer? 2 buses? Honestly, could do some damage to our melon armors. But overall, I feel pretty okay. 2 5-5 buses? Yeah, this... I mean, again, allow me to apologize for ever doubting this. It actually was not even close for our final attempts here. Like, this was pretty much automatic. I hope you enjoyed the videos, or the video here. If you did, click the like button. Helps it a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!